In today's video, we're checking out the new Season 6 buffs and nerfs, or the ones we know at least, for COD Mobile Season 6, as I just said. If you do go on to the video, make sure to, of course, like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Today's shout out goes to The Shark. They have 189 subscribers. They're getting decent views for the amount of videos they posted. I'm assuming they've probably posted videos before. But yeah, if you do go over and enjoy any of their videos, then make sure to, of course, like the videos you do enjoy and subscribe to their channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, I'll have a link down below in the description and up on the screen here. Make sure to go over, be positive, be supportive, be positive, and yeah, leave any nice comments if you do enjoy their videos, and if you think there's anything they can improve on, then make sure to, of course, make sure you let them know by leaving any positive and constructive criticism comments in the description. And yeah, now let's get into, of course, the buffs and nerfs. Okay, so here are the buffs and nerfs for next season. As you can see, first of all, the Dingo is getting an improved range from 16 to 23 meters to 18 to 26. So it's getting a two and a 2 increase on the lower end and a 3 increase on the upper end. That's definitely very much needed. The Dingo doesn't have the best range to start with, so yeah, very much a necessary buff. It might change the Dingo a bit, but I'm not sure how much sort of change that will have. Then the HVK improved the mag capacity of the large caliber ammo from the 29-32 and decreased the empty reload as a bug fix. But that's a really nice improvement, because that was one of the main downsides of the HVK was the low ammo pool. So that's a nice increase right there. So that's really nice. This didn't be at the R9. This definitely did not need to get buffed. It was already pretty good, but the increase to the pellet spread density. It's basically when you fire a shotgun, it releases a bunch of pellets instead of just one bullet, so that density is going to get smaller, which is going to be that's going to increase the range basically, or make it more consistent at range, which is going to be really annoying to go against in the close to medium range, which it didn't actually need it, because since it's a 2-shot, it's like almost a burst. It fires 2 shots. The AGR, so the AGR actually got a buff last season as well. But yeah, it decreases the fire interval penalty from 10% to 8%. I don't know what the rest of the numbers mean, but yeah, that's quite a nice one. It might improve it a little bit, might make it more comparable to the CBR4, of course, which is always nice. Yeah, that might make the AGR more meta. You might even make it actually meta, like one of the best guns in the game. Elkhart improved range profile from 18 to 14 meters to 19 to 16 meters, so an increase of 1 on both, or 1 on the lower end and 2 on the upper end. I'm not sure how much I'll do in decrease to horizontal recoil. I'm not sure how much I'll do. Probably won't be too effective, but that'll be nice. Just might see the L-card being used more over the macros, or not the macros anymore. I can't remember what they're called. The Dobrivs, that's what they're called. The PCK improved to lower arm multiplier from 1 to 1.15. I'm guessing that means you'll be able to more consistently 3-shot or 4-shot, can't remember which one it is. But yeah, you'll be able to more consistently hit those better time to kills. So that's just basically going to make the Peacekeepers line more consistent, I would assume. And it improved to chest arm multipliers for the PDW from 1.1 to 1.15 times. I'm not sure how much for the increase that's going to be. It might be able to 4-shot now. The PDW is not actually, it's kind of more of a mediocre gun. It's not really bad, but it's not really good either. So yeah, that might probably make it a more consistent gun overall. Now this is one of the bigger ones. So the Razorbacks can get improved damage profile from 30, 24, 20 to 33, 30, 24, 20. So it's getting that increase of 33 in the first damage range, and improved range from 0 to 15 to 28 to 28 plus, and then to 0 to 9 to 50 to 16 to 28 plus. So in the 0 to 9 range, obviously you can increase it. You will have the the potential to 3-shot, which is quite nice. Yeah, no, that will definitely, especially with like the rapid fire part, that's going to make the Razorback might even become meta next season. But actually, it will definitely make the Razorback definitely more usable at least. I'm guessing they're bringing back one of the Razorback draws next season. So yeah, and then of course the base movement speed is increased from 4.92 meters per second to 509 meters per second. Not much of an increase. I don't think that'll have too much difference. It might make it like more of a traditional SMG instead of more of a medium range SMG. But yeah, so we have the Costa. It's got decreased ADS time from 470 meters to 455. So the quick Costa was already a really nice one for quick scoping. It's always really satisfying. Kind of the scoping animation was really nice. So that's going to make it improve massively in terms of the in terms of quick scoping. It's going to make it really nice. The templates is going to improve damage and improve the radius of damage, because of course you shoot the electric wall out, so it's going to improve the radius. Might make the Tempest slightly more easier to use in terms of you have to might be slightly less accurate with it, which would be nice, I guess. Maybe you might see some more tempests, but I'm not entirely sure you will. Improve the movement speed of Shadow Blade, very nice, because of course it is a melee, so you have to be quite close range to use it. So that's always a very nice buff to any melee. But yeah, then we have Hawk X3, decrease the duration from 32 seconds to 24 seconds. Not entirely sure why it's needed. The Hawk X3 isn't exactly the best in the game, and if they want to do anything, they should have decreased the health points as it. That's one of the more main effective ones. But yeah, so I'm not entirely sure why they are nerfing that one. But yeah, so yeah, definitely one that's probably not necessary. Will charge, they're decreasing the duration again from 25 to 20 seconds. That might help, considering every time you hit a player, the duration decreases anyway. Although the speed it decreases changes. But what I really would like to see is, one, they do apparently they're able to jump with a wall charge now, which is not really bad. And two, I want them. It would be nice if they were to reverse it, so when you crash into something, then you obviously lose the ball charge like it was before, and makes it slightly less brainless and slightly less just running around crashing things and trying to hit people, and it makes it more so you actually try not to crash into things and stuff like that. That would be the best one for the ball charge. But yeah, so yeah. And we have the flash drone, the effective range increased from 12 to 14 meters. So that might make the flash drone a bit more useful, especially on things like hardpoint and domination, where to cover a flag if you need it. Definitely a welcome change. It makes it a bit more effective, of course. You might see more people using it, although I highly doubt it. This is quite a difficult one to get the placement right, I guess. But if you know roughly where the enemy is coming from, then it could be useful. Of course, you do have to hide it, because I think they can shoot it down as well. So in the gas grenade, so increase the slowing effect. Down the Dauntless will come in, of course. Dauntless is a thing. It will decrease, of course, the slowing effect, and effective range increase, which is quite nice, from 7 to 6 to 7 meters. Not that big, but it might be able to cover more doorways and just more of the hard point, which will be slightly more useful. Make it slightly more useful, I guess. And then the duration decreased from 6 to 6 seconds. So yeah, no, I'm not honestly. I don't think that would affect it too much, but yeah, still very nice. And then Stormball improved effect area from 5 to 7 meters. So yeah, the Stormball. The Stormball's net, to me, isn't really used anyway. Basically, it creates an area where you can't heal up. So honestly, I wouldn't say that would get used even with the buff. Unfortunately, it's just not the sort of thing people will use. It can be used as a slightly effective smoke, but other than that, it's not really useful. And then finally, the C4 decreased detonation delay. Necessary, definitely. The C4 definitely needs a nerf to the damage as well, because the C4 is really annoying to go up in, so you can just leave it somewhere and then someone can just set it off, or I think if you shoot it, it explodes as well. It's really annoying to go against. So yeah, they definitely need to nerf it in some other ways. Now, there's a couple of bits that I'm kind of annoyed I don't see here. For example, the something like the CBR. I'm not nerfing the CBR, the Kilo, stuff that's been metal for a while. To just give some other guns a chance. CBR, Kilo, is anything else I'm trying to think? There's nothing else that really I can think of right now. But it's stuff like this. Of course, they could add that still. This is just like the first set of balance shades that we have, and some of these are subject to change, I believe. So yeah, but these are just like the first set of balance changes that we have, and hopefully there are more coming in terms of gun nerfs as well. Because what they're doing is basically increasing all the time to kill. So then if they increase the time to kill too much, it just becomes a case of having good aim instead of movement being an actual factor. So yeah, I wouldn't I would say you don't need to start nerfing some guns, they're buffing them all to try and be the same level. Nerfing some to make it so it's slightly more even with the worse ones. But yeah, definitely an interesting set of balance changes. It's quite a smaller set of balance changes. Not as many nerfs as I would probably have liked, like I just said. But yeah, very interesting. So yeah, those are the balance changes. Hopefully more to come in the future. And yeah, make sure to of course like and subscribe if you do like the video. If you do enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy my channel in general. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day and bye.